What's up?
What's up?
Told you we'd be back right away.
Man, we're here every day, man. Every day.
Every night.
Every moment. Red Bull. La, 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 la. Wow.
Anyway.
Welcome to the Rants.
Welcome back to Viewers Choice 2013. The Real People's Power. Previously, we reviewed Friday Night SmackDown, which will be a regular happening for us on Friday nights. And now we go into part 2 of our Friday night show, which is our
the questions and answers.
Questions, topics, and answers and such. And we'll also be throwing in a couple of our own pet peeves and topics. And I think I will kick this one off because this one has been fresh in my brain for a while now. So for years and years now, I've been hearing the same stupid little term, mainly from the straight guys, but then when you hear them say this term, it makes you wonder. The term I mean is the term no homo.
No homo.
No homo. First of all, if you're in a group of friends, whatever, partying, clubbing, whatever, they know you, okay? They know who you date, they know probably know who you sleep with if you're that close of a friend. They know your preference. So why in the blue hell do you say no homo when you say something that can be construed as gay? Well, dude, come on. We're your friends. We know you're not gay. We know you don't think that way. The only way you can probably say no homo would be to not say it at all. Plain and simple. It's the stupidest term ever.
No
ever.
Homo. What the fuck is no homo?
For example, say someone would say something about I like ass, no homo. Okay.
So they're saying basically I like a piece of ass, but I'm not a homosexual.
Exactly.
If you know the person, then you already know they're not a homosexual. You know they're not gay.
Exactly.
It's kind of derogatory and demeaning to a person who is gay.
Because that's like saying, oh, if I don't say no homo, they're gonna think I want to bone them. They're gonna think I want to jump their bones. No, motherfucker.
Here's a newsflash. This is what I know. Gay people don't want everybody.
That's for damn sure.
You know, they have what they like. They have what they don't like. Just as the straights do. In my personal belief, for a person to say something like that, they're blatant assholes.
Or they're closeted.
Or they don't know. They're confused. You know, it's these people who do this is what brings down
society. They make it harder for people who actually are homosexuals.
What pisses me off today is the simple fact that you hear every day on TV, on the radio about gay marriage, the rights for gays. Newsflash. Gays, straights, bis, whatever your preference is, you all bleed one fucking color. That's red.
True that.
We all, everybody has a heart, a soul, and you bleed red. And for you fucking Christians, if you dare say a motherfucking gay is going to hell, you're already there because you're judging somebody. And your God says, do not judge others till you judge thyself first. So therefore, you're breaking what your own God says.
Hypocrite.
That's the problem. Where it all stems from is there's some lunatic out there who's saying this is wrong, this is wrong. It brings you back to first, when there was slavery. It brings you back to the slavery era. Oh, blacks are slaves. Hispanics are slaves. Why? My great-great-grandfather, when he lived in the Civil War era, he was one of the ones who led the movement. He had a plantation, but he moved people through. He had them going through the entire time. He had some that were working, but he was paying them. They lived inside his house, not outside the property. And that's one thing I hate this about white people. If you want to fucking call people names, yeah, you put a disgrace on me and my family who have been friends with everybody since my family began. Since my family began. And y'all piss me off. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. There's a certain group out there. You piss me off.
You deserve death.
I hope every one of you get hung by a tree just like you think others should be. How about that?
You know, I found it funny as I grew up and learning all the racial terms and slurs and shit like that. And it made me think of the term colored people. Yeah, let's analyze that for a quick second. They would say black people are colored. I happen to be colored, one color, so I would like to be called color, not colored.
Wouldn't this also go with that? I'm white.
Mm-hmm.
So isn't that a color?
Yeah, that's a color. I believe it is.
Spanish people are a shade of brown.
A shade of brown.
So I
think that's a color.
They're a color too. Right,
yeah.
right.
So, with that in mind, colored. Let's see. Now this is probably gonna offend a few, but hell, let's put this out there. Colored. What race of people turn red? They turn blue. They even turn purple. Yeah.
This guy right here. I'm like a fucking fruity pebble. One day I'll be blue, one day I'll be red. Especially when I'm mad. What color we change? We change red. Mm-hmm. What do we do when we get burned? We're red.
Yeah.
Come on,
so
man.
Therein lies the question. Who's colored? White people? White people are colored. You're more colored than I am. I'm one shade of color. You're like 3 or 4 or fucking 5.
And this is, since we're on this subject, because this is a touchy subject for everybody. Mm-hmm. In today's society, there has been a case of reverse racism, where a lot of the black people, they despise white people, right? It's out there now. Yeah. A lot of the whites, majority of the whites have come to terms. They have accepted all. Yeah. But now, because we're the new upbringings from older folk are teaching their kids that, well, this happened to me, this happened to me, this happened to me.
And it's wrong, it shouldn't be.
So then there's a flipped racism. What I don't like personally is when I'm watching TV and I see somebody make fun of a white person or a Spanish person. But the moment another comic makes fun of a black person,
no, it's racism.
It's racism, but it's okay. But it's okay for a black comedian to do that to a white or a Spanish person, but it's not okay for a white or Spanish person to do it to him. Yeah, I think that's wrong.
It's fucked up.
Comedy. It's funny. That's what it's meant to be, to make people laugh.
Is. You make people laugh by saying off the wall type shit that will get you a laugh. You'll get a groan or two, but hey. That's the person that can't take a fucking joke and shouldn't have come to the fucking comedy club in the first place.
Exactly. I don't understand it. It's like, yeah, when I was in a comedy club, man, there was this dude in there one time over at the Looney Bin making fun of everybody in there. Everybody. Nobody was off.
And that's what comedians do. They make sure everyone's included.
Did I get offended? No. I thought it was funny, especially when he targeted me personally, because I was kind of sitting right in front of him. I was like, here's the stage. I'm right here. So every time he looked, guess who was there?
Oh yeah,
me. And he made fun of me the entire night, and I had fun.
That's what you do when you go out to places like comedy clubs. You go to have fun. You don't go to be the fucking blue stank stain in the whole crowd that brings the rest of the crowd down. The comedian's up there doing his or her job, trying to entertain, trying to have fun. And then here come you fuckers doing everything. Get a life.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Let's stop it. If we all just take a moment and step back and go, okay, He's white. He's white. He's black. He's black. Come on. That's what we are. That's what we are.
That's what I am. I'm black.
But here's the thing. I'm human.
I'm human.
And the same thing applies for straights, gays, and bis.
Mm-hmm.
We're all human.
And lesbians. Let's not forget lesbians, and also the most seems to be targeted group aside from gays.
First T, 99 cents.
Transgendered.
You know,
they're humans. We're humans. And the bullshit just needs to stop.
it's like everything I was taught growing up was to respect all. That's the thing my father taught me. Respect everybody the same
not to
equally.
cut you off, but isn't that something that's in the Bible too?
Yeah. You know, love thy neighbor wholeheartedly, like your father has loved you. States that right in the Bible, Christians. Come on. Stop being hypocrites. And if somebody's in need, get off your ass and do God's work and help them. Don't be smirching just because you think it's okay. Oh, this person don't deserve it. Who the fuck are you to say somebody don't deserve help?
Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Ain't that a verse in what they call the Bible?
Yes, it is.
That's what's in the Bible.
Yeah.
Let he who is without sin cast the first stone.
Now, Christians, here's an idea. You grab that book.
That one you love so much.
Open it up.
Couple pages.
Don't analyze it. Read it. Read it and you will see what we're talking about here.
Fuckers.
This is going to be so good because I had to make a part 2 to this. Because I'm not done. No. I'm not done.
In case you're wondering what that means we are almost out of time because we are only allowed 15-minute slots.
So you're about to get another 15 minutes? Here in 1 minute.
And that'll be the special edition.
Because I'm on a roll now. Oh, you can't stop me now. I'm on a roll.
I ain't gonna stop that.
Oh.
So immediately following this will be an unexpected part 3 to tonight's viewer's choice 2013.
You got me going now, boy.
See, he's on edge, and I think he's got a lot to say. So we will check back with you very shortly. And
I was going to try to save this subject for later, but
oh, girl,
I'm on a roll.
So
yeah, you're gonna see this. You call me a fucking girl. Fucking asshole, just call me a girl.
That's right, I called him a girl. See what y'all made us do?
We'll be right back.
You fucking hypocrites made us start pounding each other because we're pissed off at you. We're hitting each other. Fuck you. See, this is what you do to us. You ignorant
douchebags.
Snobby motherfuckers.
We'll be back in a minute.